What is good, my squad? Matt back here with another reaction video. You feel me? You feel me? Look, man, woman realizes viral TikTok destroy her career. Bro, y'all should know social media is the downfall. Come on, gang. Stop posting where y'all work at. Y'all in McDonald's shaking ass and nigga, put the fries in the bag. Oh, God. Like, just do your job. Let's get into the video, bro. Like, comment, and subscribe. You see, we at 687. Y'all see that? Right here. Ooh, 687. But look, we're just gonna get into the video.
I happen to work for the state, and if I have to watch your cheeks hanging out again, I will call CPS. We're all sitting over there. You don't get to touch the window. Look.
Due to the shortness of her skirt, it was like this, and you could see everything open.
Here's this woman I don't know who just came up and touched my bare butt. Like, I have no clue who this is.
A video of a heated confrontation between a mother and a group of younger women.
First off, she jealous. Oh God, she old as hell. On me, her booty don't look like that. Oh God, she's jealous on me.
Goes viral. It captured the aftermath of the older woman tugging on the younger one's skirt, claiming to prevent lewdness. Drama reaches untenable heights as police seek the truth in a case of conflicting, sensationalist reports.
Not the mom. You need to chill out.
The following is based on official police records. It's the evening of April 20th, 2024.
Okay.
Sakura, a Japanese steakhouse in St. George, Utah, is booked with high schoolers before their spring formal dance.
Okay.
Footage uploaded to TikTok captures a heated confrontation between waiting diners.
TikTok, but your ass will go viral like that. On me, she tweeted.
I happen to work for the state, and if I have to watch your cheeks hanging out again, I will call CPS.
CPS? That's what I was just gonna say.
What's captured on camera is only a fraction of what each side would later claim happened.
How you go threaten to call CPS on an adult? She is 19, folks. That's crazy.
You don't get to touch. We're all sitting over there. You don't get to touch the window. Look.
The clip, posted by CC Snow, is viewed over 500,000 times within hours. But what viewers don't know yet is that the woman threatening to call CPS does in fact work inside the Utah Attorney General's office.
Why are you? No, it's not appropriate.
The older woman, later identified as 48-year-old Ida Ann Lorenzo, files an incident report with the St. George Police Department as she perceives that her family's safety is at stake.
How?
We were at a restaurant yesterday. I was sitting with a 10-year-old sitting on my right-hand side. A bunch of girls walk in. Their skirts were so short that as we're standing there, I see the 10-year-old pointing to one of them, and you could see her entire and the butt cheeks and everything hanging out. And immediately I was like, oh my God, that is completely inappropriate. We do not need to be sitting at a restaurant having a 10-year-old look at someone's private parts. They were saying that this particular group of girls...
I agree. Okay, you feel me? Yes, it is inappropriate. Yes, these girls do dress a little fast, a little slutty. You feel me? But at the end of the day, that female is grown. She's grown as hell. 19 years old. She's not grown as hell, but she's grown. I mean, she's an adult. So get up and leave. You work for the attorney's office. Get up and leave.
They're called the Slut Squad, and they were just bullies. They bullied everybody around them. And in my opinion, the 17-year-olds that are going to a high school ball are sitting there calling them bullies, and they're known and labeled as the stripper squad. In my opinion, they're fully aware that the behavior is not okay.
She claims to have only acted because the police could not in a timely manner. She meets the responding officer the following day.
Hello, are you ready?
Yes.
Hi.
Good to meet you. So, these little girls have continued to incite a mob, and I've been harassed all day. Not only did they took it down from St. George Post and her Facebook, but now she put it on Instagram, and now she put it on TikTok.
It's been viral.
At some point, something needs to be done and needs to be stopped, and they have a reputation for doing this, which is why none of the minor kids wanted to get up and say anything. And so,
I don't get what's the problem.
The video she posted has currently reached 517,000 views. Damn. Yeah. And you're telling me that she was not wearing any underwear?
As we could see, yeah, exactly. We could see
pubic hair, skin, and everything. Like,
Are you seeing the opening?
yes, because we were actually seated and she was standing up and she was at a higher.
So you were under her.
Basically, she shouldn't have said that. She shouldn't have said that. Shut the fuck up now. She said
Due to the shortness of her skirt, it was like this, and you could see everything open. Not only were there minors involved that were all seated around me, but my son was present as well. That's the only reason why I was like, listen, you're hanging out in front of minors. That's not something that you should take lightly.
Well, just contact your employers, let them know the situation and that they might be getting.
Well, I talked to one of the attorneys and they're like, I talked to my boss and she was like, if she actually was showing her body parts, she's gonna get charged.
Shortly after Ida gives her statement, the other side of the story presents itself.
Let's see.
From none other than the recipient of Ida's unwanted skirt tug, 19-year-old Avery Leroy. She agrees to come down to the station accompanied by witnesses.
Music is one of the best ways to express your feelings. That's why today we're gonna do something.
Skip.
She came up, reached her hands, her cold hands went up my skirt, and I felt her hands up my skirt, and then I felt like a tug. And like my skirt doesn't go down much farther, like it's not that short of a skirt. And so I felt this tug and I like whip around thinking it's one of my friends or something. And I'm just kind of standing there in shock. So I'm like, here's this woman I don't know who just came up and touched my bare butt.
Right.
Like, I have no clue who this is.
So I stood behind her and I was like, go like this with my clothing. And I was like, you should probably cover up. And then at that point, she turned and she was like that. And as you can see, they were mob rushing at me as I was.
As you can see, what can we see, lady? We can't see nothing. Oh God, we was not there, lady. As you can see, no, we cannot see, lady.
Like that, and as you can see, they were mob rushing at me as I was trying to stand behind her to cover her butt.
She does that, and then she says, "You're underage. You should probably hide that. If you think I'm underage, why are you touching a minor at all? Especially if you think I don't have underwear on."
Yeah, the logic wasn't there.
No.
And then she came back up a second time after Avery came up. Our other friend Avery, fun fact, same name, she was standing right next to her. And the second time she came up, she touched both their hips and squeezed them, like pinched us, and said she was going to call Child Protective Services if she saw the rest on video.
I saw the video, and I think 57,000 other people saw it too.
Yeah.
One of Avery's friends join her at the police station to get.
Okay, now these what we seen. These the baddies. Look, 3 baddies. Ooh. Hey, I want her on Granny Kids. This one right here. Yeah, I'm a little tall, so I like. Yeah, she look good as hell. This one, yeah. And this one, nah, I'm cool. But these two, on my Granny Kids, especially this one, she look. Chef's kiss, nigga.
Witness statements.
What did she say exactly before? Because the video doesn't. It's bits and pieces. But did she identify who she was?
She just said, "I work for this state," and pulled out an ID and it just said her name.
So she gave you that.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't find it until posted on
and she was like, "I work for this state, you guys are all done. Like, I'm calling the cops, I'm doing CPS, like, you guys are toast." And we're like, "Toast for what?"
As the other side of the story appears to fill in,
jealous, bro.
one of Avery's friends makes a claim about Ida's activities before the incident that night.
One of our friends that was at the birthday dinner with us, after that happened, she sent the video to her mom. Her mom was like, "No way, that lady was at the brewery less than an hour ago causing a crazy scene." And so then she showed up there, and when she was looking at us, like her eyes, like, she wouldn't look at anybody in the eyes when she was talking. Like, she just did not seem all there.
I got a standing ovation from everyone that was seating behind me.
That's totally beside the point legally.
But because of the sensitivity of the nature.
She said, "I got a standing ovation." Man, nobody cares. Shut up.
And everyone thought she was a minor because she did look like a minor, and there was a ton of kids.
She
it
wasn't
was
a minor.
the high school ball.
Did you think she was a minor?
Yes, I did. I actually thought she was, and that's why I was like,
I just don't understand.
So he
I don't
got
understand why you
charged.
went up and touched her.
While the officer attempts to argue personal space, Ida redirects focus to the opposing group, who she argues is known for disruptive antics. Atop the applause she claims to have received, she says she has the full support of the restaurant owner.
Right.
The only problem is that Avery makes the same claim.
She talking about she had a standing ovation. Oh my God, y'all. She basically said, nigga, everybody that was behind her was basically cheering her on, like keep doing what she's doing, basically like on her side. Like, shut the hell up. Nobody cares.
The restaurant
You're in the
comped our
wrong, and
meal,
so
like
the SM.
they gave us 20% off our meal, like they felt so bad. The restaurant was on our side completely. They didn't say my skirt was too short at all.
After Ida claims over the phone that a former employer requests that she close her LinkedIn profile, she returns to the police station to fill out a witness statement that she closed.
Short at all.
After Ida claims over the phone that a former employer requests that she close her LinkedIn profile, she returns to the police station to fill out a witness statement form.
I had my concerns from the get-go. And I'm going to just be straight up with you because this is kind of where we're at. You said you talked to her first.
Right, I was trying to talk to her, yes.
After you pulled her skirt.
Well, I covered her up.
Do you understand how a reasonable person would be like, I was just touched?
Right.
No conversation before that? And then
I actually thought she was a high school
I didn't ask her. That's worse.
The rest of all
That's what I mean.
there.
That's worse. That makes it worse for me.
It
don't
is
like
worse
that.
because, like, if you thought she was in high school, you went up and touched a minor that you thought, like, you went up and gonna touch somebody else's kid. That's what she did, gang, and she don't see the wrong in that, and she works at the attorney's office. I'm confused.
You mentioned that you saw this girl's opening, pubic hair,
well, we could
creases, all of the above.
Yep.
The girl has sent me a video of her twirling in that skirt, photos of the skirt. She was wearing underwear and shorts underneath her underwear.
Do you want me to put out there into the whole world that I saw her vagina?
What?
I don't want you to touch her. First off, how much did you drink that night?
I actually hadn't been drinking at all.
You were not drinking at all?
No, not before that.
Not before, it was after?
Right. We had dinner. We actually sat down and we had dinner.
You don't think alcohol is impairing your judgment for this?
No.
And when you're saying, I work for the state, I'm this and that, I'll do this, you're airing out that for, you got to be held to a little higher standard like me. The hardest part for me with this is I understand your concerns as maybe a mother and as a community citizen. I get that. But
well, not to mention
you
that
took action on this. There was no incident. You created it. You put it into action. The consequences of your actions have been all of this. This has nothing to do with them. Today, you're going to be pushed under arrest for sexual battery.
What'd I say?
So that's the unfortunate side of all this.
You're arresting me?
Right now you are under arrest, okay? So you'll just face my sergeant and put your hands behind your back.
Ida is placed in handcuffs without
I knew she was getting under arrest once the bro look. He was talking to her and the old boy was by the door, nigga. Just in case her little ass tried to hopscotch out the door. He was right there waiting. Oh God. You're not going nowhere just in case you try to run or something like.
Incident while the sergeant calls her son to pick up her car parked outside.
But I'm probably going to lose my job now because of it. And all I was trying to do is to be conscientious of the fact that she was really exposing herself. And, you know, I've already told you so. I probably just should quit talking at this point.
Ida Lorenzo was booked at the Purgatory Correctional Facility in Hurricane, Utah for sexual battery. According to news sources, the Office of the Utah Attorney General terminated her employment the next day. And despite wielding her position like a sword, she'd only been employed as a probationary worker for a little over a month.
So she really
on July 28th, 2000.
She was a temp worker. Fucking temp worker.
And despite wielding her position like a sword, she'd only been employed as a probationary worker for a little over a month.
Come on, gang.
On July
you don't even work for the state for real. Right?
July 28th, 2024, Ida entered a plea in abeyance for a reduced Class B misdemeanor charge that would carry no sentence. Following a hearing which took place on July 29th, 2025.
I'm gonna say this now. Hey, shut up. If she got years for this, I'ma laugh. If they gave this girl years for this, I'ma laugh.
Case was dismissed. If you'd like July 29th, 2025, the case was dismissed.
That's bullshit.
If you'd like to see select new videos early and help us keep uncovering case files that rarely come to light, you'll find extra.
If that had been a black nigga, on my mama, he would have got 5 to 10 years. That's on my mama.
Footage and unseen.
No, I was just trying to. If it was a black woman, bro, or a black bro, that we would have got years. I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. We went up there, tried to put her because she was showing too much. I just tried to help her out. On my soul, we would have got 5 to 10, easy like that. Oh God, Granny Kids, look, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.